News. Police say at least 5 people are dead after a shooting at a Colorado Springs nightclub.
The shooting happened just before midnight at Club Q. That's an LGBTQ nightclub. Another 18 people were injured in that shooting. According to authorities, Colorado Springs police say they have a suspect in custody. That person is currently being treated at an area hospital.
Moving forward, we have numerous homicide detectives on scene. They'll be processing the scene. This scene is going to take some time to get through, so we will be here for many, many hours to come.
So far, police have declined to speak about a possible motive, but the club put out this statement. Club Q is devastated by the senseless attack on our community. Our prayers and thoughts are with all the victims and their families and friends. We thank the quick reactions of heroic customers that subdued the gunman and ended this hate attack.
All right, joining us now is Chief Charles Ramsey, CNN senior law enforcement analyst and former Washington, D.C. police chief. Good morning to you, Chief. So the nightclub calling it a hate attack, we don't know if that exactly is the case right now. There is a suspect in custody, but what are your first thoughts knowing that this happened, a deadly shooting happened inside a gay nightclub?
Well, first of all, the police are wise not to release a motive at this point in time. It's too early in the investigation. They've got a lot of work that they have to do. They have to interview witnesses. They have to interview the suspect. There's just a lot of work that needs to be done. This could be just an argument that got out of hand and wound up resulting in gunfire. It could be a hate crime. Could be a variety of things. But 5 dead is tragic. It's very unfortunate. Another 18 people injured. And I think it's important to remember, we don't know whether those injuries were gunshot wounds or just injuries sustained when people are trying to escape the scene. So there's a lot of information that still needs to come out.
And Chief, even though it is too early, at some point there is going to be a look into the background of the suspect here. Social media, you look for whether anything was said. I mean, what are the clues? What are the tip-offs besides the obvious that someone might have said something inside the club before the attack?
Well, obviously, they may have said something before the attack, and you mentioned something very important, and that is the person's social media footprint. What does that look like? Have they made threats before? Is there information that would lead them down a path that would take them to an actual motive? Were they involved with somebody in the club and that person was injured as a result of the shooting? I mean, there's just a lot of pieces of the puzzle that still need to be put together. That's what investigators are doing right now. Fortunately, they do have this person in custody, so they don't have to worry about a larger threat beyond just what took place in the club. And they will get more information as time passes. I don't know the extent of the individual's injuries and if he can be interviewed at this point in time, or even if he's willing to cooperate. But certainly they'll be getting as much information as possible and following up with a news conference.
Yeah, again, a lot that we don't know here, but I did look online. Club Q is an adult gay and lesbian nightclub. Again, 5 people have been killed in the shooting there in Colorado Springs and at least 18 people injured. So, of course, we'll stay on top of this and bring you back, Chief Charles Ramsey, if there is more to talk about. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.